Leos, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your monthly reading for September. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. Now, let's see what's coming through for you. So, in September, we will be in the energy of Moon and the Hermit, because September 2025 adds to number 18, which is the Moon card in Tarot, and 18 adds to number 9, which is the Hermit. So both Moon and Hermit indicates a period of contemplation, self-reflection, intuition. Moon's energy represents our subconscious, our intuitive intuition, creativity, spirituality. And Hermit reminds us to trust our own inner knowing. It's important we don't look elsewhere for answers. It's important to listen to our own intuition, access our own inner knowing. And the way we can do it is through a spiritual practice, making time for introspection, things like that, So, and Moon's energy is also about being the light in the dark, meaning when if there is something, so it reminds us to rise above our emotions, because Moon has to do with emotion sensitivity, and it reminds us to rise above our emotions and keep the emotions aside and also look at the bigger picture. That will actually help us face our challenges and our fears. Moon also represents old fears, so it's important to know what these fears are, where is this coming from. So it's not, so September is not all dark and gloomy. It basically reminds us to trust ourselves, be confident, be brave, and focus on all areas of our life, our creative side, our spiritual side. Everything is important, So, you know what, I don't want to ignore this card. 7 of Cups is in the center of the reading. So that's what the energy represents. So let's see what's coming through for you. So for the center, you have 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is distraction. That's exactly what I was talking about with the Moon. Did I mention that? I don't know. So Moon is also, the energy also reminds us not to get distracted. It reminds us to stay on our path, stay true to ourselves, stay focused on what our priorities are. Yes, there will be a lot of things in the environment, there will be a lot of distractions, internal or external. So it's important to understand what these distractions are, what is the truth. So again, it's important to see the bigger picture and not go by the surface appearances, the way things look on the surface. It's important to get a 360-degree view of what's going on, so we can make the right choices and decisions. So that's what's coming through for you. So let's see what else is there. Chariot is a beautiful energy. So whatever the distractions are here, this tells me that you are in control. You are not letting yourself be distracted. You are on your path, focusing on your priority. This is victory. So that's nice, Leo. For some, this also has to do with travel. So for subconscious, you have Queen of Swords. For the past position is High Priestess. And for the conscious position, you have Page of Pentacles. For the immediate future is Temperance. Advice for the month of September, 8 of Cups. All right. Environment, 5 of Pentacles. Opportunities is Page of Swords, and final outcome, 6 of Cups. And Queen of Wands, that's you. That's your energy. And you also have Queen of Swords. So two queens and the Chariot represents self-control. You are getting things done this month, Leo, and this is also making things happen actually. So magic is what this energy is, creating magic. Anyways, so yeah, Queen of Wands is your energy, and this is the overall energy of the month. And this is where you are feeling you are optimistic. You know that things will change, and you know that the future is bright, and you know that you can take care of things no matter what. You can face your challenges, whatever comes your way. You can handle them beautifully. So that's the energy I'm seeing here. This is all about confidence, being brave, which is what I was talking about. Trusting yourself, being confident, taking some brave action, being you, and shining bright. So, hope and optimism. This is you staying focused on your priorities, on top of your priorities, and getting things done this month. And you also have Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords could either be your energy, Leo, or it could be somebody else. So, this is air sign. So, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Maybe these signs are in your chart. And Queen of Wands is fire sign. So, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, it could be you. So this is in the subconscious. If this is your energy, this is where you are making some decisions. This is a month when you are very clear about things. You know what you want, where you are going, what needs to be done to get there, things like that. This is also where you are leveling up, meaning this energy has to do with leadership. So it may have something to do with the people you are working with, or it could be if you are self-employed, it may have something to do with your business, or it could be your family. This is all about it could be that I'm not sure if you are delegating, because in the environment you have Five of Pentacles, which has to do with exhaustion. So just be aware, even though this is leadership card, but the tendency with this, the tendency is to do everything by yourself because you can, So just be aware of that tendency, because that can lead to exhaustion, and especially, something to do with expectations there. Self expectations, or it could also be your expectation from others. Maybe you are there, but it may feel like, you are alone in this and the support is not there. So it could, or for some, it could just be like physical exhaustion, emotional exhaustion. So just be aware of where you are putting your energy, what the expectations are, and how you want to handle things, to avoid exhaustion, and you don't want to fall sick at the end of the day. Yes, communication. And this is also where you are communicating what it is that you want. So this may have something to do with work related, how you want to get certain things done. On the other hand, it could also be your business, your personal life, a project that you are working on. So for some, this could be writing, speaking engagements, podcasts, blogs, your social media presence. Content creation could also be what this energy is. So you are getting a lot of new ideas, inspiring ideas, and this is where you are taking it as an adventure. So this is in the conscious position. Page of Pentacles is youthful energy. So whatever it is that you are coming across, Leo, even though in the environment this is what I am seeing, but it could be that you want to learn, you want to learn more, you want to do more. This is learning and the willingness, and this is doing. So and you are taking it as an opportunity, you are taking it as an adventure. So even though it's kind of exhausting, but this is where you are hopeful, you are excited, you are enthusiastic about whatever it is that you are coming across, the opportunities, because you are taking everything as an opportunity to learn more, and be better, do better, things like that. So that's nice. And this is where you are staying open to what's coming your way. It could be new opportunities. It could be yet that you are forming new connections here, no new friendships, new relationships. So yeah, a new journey. So for some of you, this may have something to do with travel coming through, and this is where you are excited and you are exploring new places. It could be your own city, maybe you are just um, going to some new places that you haven't. Yeah, exploring your city, maybe your state, or it could also be long trips. And Five of Cups is in the center of the reading. This is things may seem like all up in the air. This is like everything that you want to do, everything that you have to do. um, Dreams, dreams, your goals. It could also be a situation that you are coming across. Maybe you are seeing different options, you are coming across different options, different opportunities. So it's a lot on the, it could be um, things that you are working on, or it could also be mentally you might feel like a little bit distracted. uh, it's not like you are distracted. This is where you are seeing the possibilities, the options. Like for instance, if you want to buy something, right? Just an example, it doesn't have to be true for everybody. For you it could be something else, but just an example. If you want to buy something, you are online or you are visiting a shop or something, and you are seeing all these things and you can't make up your mind, right? So you are coming across different things, and you don't know which one to go with. So that's what I'm seeing here. So for some of you, it could be other things. Like for instance, if you are traveling, maybe you have like your itinerary is full, there are several places you want to visit. If this is an opportunity that you are coming across, it could be that you are um, coming across like a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. So yeah, something, and also something that you want to do. The reason why this is happening is because you are in the energy, you are in your elements, Leo, and you are feeling that sense of like inspiration and motivation, enthusiasm, and you want to take up a lot, like you are focusing on different projects. So that can lead to exhaustion. So it's important to know like what the priorities are. And so maybe think about making a list. Staying more organized is important. Prioritizing is important. So you don't get distracted. So you can finish things at the end of the month. Okay. On the other hand, if this is what you are coming across, like several things at the same time, what I want to say is it's important to give it some time. Meaning it's important to really understand what is it that you want before you go for anything, because this is shiny object syndrome. All that glitters is not gold, so it's important to understand what's on the other side. Sometimes we see what we want to see, but and then we make our decisions, and then later we get disappointed. So it's important to get a 360-degree view of what's going on. So this could mean having a conversation So it all depends upon the situations you are coming across. So this could mean having a conversation, this could mean asking the right questions, and this could mean waiting for the right information if the clarity is not there, and doing your research, gathering information, connecting with the right people, things like that. So, but Queen of Swords here is all about cutting through illusions and imaginations. This is imagination. But looks like you have the tools to cut through the illusions, and you are not letting these illusions distract you. Instead, you have the skills, the tools to um, navigate this situation, cut through these um, the distractions to find out and make the right decisions. This is where you are making the right choices and decisions. On the other hand, Queen of Swords is also similar to the Justice card. This is all about, there is a strong sense of rights and wrongs. Morality is what this is about, and fairness. So it's like maybe for some of you guys, this is happening because you want to make the right choices and decisions. You want to make fair decisions, and yes, and you want to be right, things like that, Leo. So yeah, so but you will be able to figure this out, because that's what this energy is, figuring things out, if you give it some space, some time. So for some, this could also be like you buying something, you investing in something, buying something, or it could be travel, it could be relationships, partnerships. If there is something new you want to begin, obviously there will be, we will be bombarded with a lot of options and all the things that we have to do and things like that. But the energy is reminding you, take one step at a time, take it easy, take it slowly, and pay attention to the details. You don't want to drop the ball. Instead, pay attention to the details and take it slowly. Maybe this is still in the beginning stage, whatever it is that you are doing, so you don't want to rush. So again, this may have something to do with relationships, your home, your family, something to do with kids maybe, or it could also be old friendships, or something, that a project that you want to take up, your career. Yeah, so one step at a time, one day at a time. You don't want to make an impulsive decision. Instead, slow movement is needed. Chariot. So that totally goes with the Seven of Cups. This is number 7, and this is this is also 7. So you have 2 sevens here. Okay. You won't believe this. So underneath Queen of Swords, you also have 7 of Swords. So 3 sevens, Leo. So I don't know, maybe number 7 has some kind of significance for you. Seven of Swords here is something to do with communication. This is where it could be that you are making a quick decision, quitting, leaving something midway. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is 8 of Cups. And this is where you are disconnecting from something, detaching from something, someone, because you have Queen of Swords right next to it. I'll come back to this card. This is your advice card for the month. Yeah, this is where you are letting go. You don't want to get involved. You don't want to participate. So you are, leaving that situation. All right. So Chariot. So Chariot's energy again has to do with options that you are coming across. So this could be, it's like, there are certain things that you want to do, but then something is holding you back. The reason why that is happening is because you are seeing things clearly now. This is covering it. Okay, so like I mentioned in the beginning, you want to get a 360-degree view of what's going on so you can make the right decision, and that's exactly what's happening here. So that's the reason why you are feeling stuck, because you can see things from all angles. You know how this is going to pan out, what's on the other side. So you are seeing different perspectives. So Queen of Swords is similar to Justice, and Justice is about seeing different perspectives. So different options, different possibilities. So that could be the reason why you are feeling stuck, that you cannot that you are finding it difficult to make up your mind. Yeah, no advice, because I don't know what you are coming across. So so when this happens, it's truly important to, like, be honest with yourself, be true to yourself, and listen to your heart. What is it that you truly want to experience in a situation? Yeah, what is it that you truly want to experience? And then um, make that decision in good faith and move forward. Because no matter what decisions we are making, there will always be some challenges. And all path leads to one destination. Every path has something to offer us, something we can learn from our. So when we take all our experiences as learning opportunities, that's what's happening here. You staying open to different kinds of experiences. Some may be pleasant, some may not be pleasant. And if we take these experiences as learning opportunities, then we won't feel, regretful or bad about anything. Because we need all experiences. This life is all about creating more experiences so we can learn and evolve and be better and do better. So yeah, do you want to listen to your heart? Do you want to take that next step? That was a long pause. That's exactly what's coming through here. You are also taking a long pause, Leo. Maybe I am in your energy. So yeah, this is practical mind and your um, intuition telling you something, and your practical mind telling you something else. So you might feel that push and pull, that tug of war, but you will figure this out, is what I want to say. But avoid getting distracted. um, yeah yeah, this is where you are asking yourself what is right. It's like you want to do the right thing, so that's the reason why you are coming across all these um, confusions. So in the past position, you have High Priestess. So High Priestess is all about your intuition, and so it's in the past position. Yeah, this is where again the energy is reminding you to listen to your own intuition. Like, for instance, when we go somewhere that we have never been to, if we use our GPS, then things will be much easier. Um, and that also make us feel that a sense of confidence that we got this, and so that's exactly what I'm seeing here for you. So this is like a journey, a new endeavor. So this could be you going on a trip. On the other hand, it could also be other things, metaphorical, whatever it is that you want to do. So a new beginning. And yes, you will come across a lot of confusion, the rights, wrongs, what is good for you and things like that. However, if you turn on your inner GPS, if you listen to your own intuition, then you will be guided in the right direction, is what this energy is reminding you. So turn on your inner GPS. And here with this High Priestess, it also feels like you are going through a transition. So this could be, it could be that you are in between jobs, in between relationships. It could be that you are moving. Yeah. Or it could be internal transition. Your your beliefs, your ideology is going through a change maybe. But this is in the past position. This is where you are waiting. You are waiting for something to happen. You are waiting for, it could be that you are waiting for more information, clarity. It could be that you are waiting for something to change, waiting for approval. I don't know this, but this is the energy of waiting. So, however, this is the month, September is the month when you are, whatever it is that you have been waiting for, it's here. Meaning it could be information, it could be clarity, it could be the opportunities that you were waiting for. So there is a change happening, there is a transformation happening. And it's a turning point is what I'm seeing. It may not resonate with everybody. So what I'm seeing for some of you guys is a turning point. So it could be internal transformation or something in your external. So a fork in the road where you don't know whether to go right or left. But Leo, you are a Leo, you will figure this out. And that's what I'm seeing here. All right. So what I want to say to you is stay open to different kinds of experiences. When, like for instance, maybe there is something new you want to begin, but if you are looking for guarantee, if you are looking for assurance, if you want everything to be perfect before you begin, and if you are if you want that certainty, then it will be a little bit difficult, because we don't know what's going to happen next moment. But the energy is reminding you, whatever it is that you want to do you trust yourself? And do you if you can handle the challenges, like it's all about coming from that place of inner strength and courage, and that's what I'm seeing here for you. So it's all about trusting yourself, Leo, and trusting your vision, whatever it is that you want to do. It's about asking yourself, okay, I want to go on this path. Why do I want this? Why am I doing this? If that part is clear, then it will be possible for you to face the fears, face the challenges, and then you won't then it will be possible for you to move forward and do whatever it is that you want to do. But if you are waiting for that perfect moment, if you are waiting for everything to be perfect before you begin, if you are waiting for guarantees and assurances and everything, things will be a little bit difficult, but it's all about you asking yourself, okay, why am I doing this? Can I face the challenges, uh, obstacles? Then if yes, then go forward and do whatever it is that you want to do, and stay open to different kinds of experiences. That's exactly what's happening here actually. Temperance is in the immediate future. So this is where you are in a new territory. This is where you are making progress. This is where the waiting, what I'm seeing is you are waiting for something, but this is where you are finally stepping into that, stepping into new waters. You are trying new waters, new territory. So again, this may have something to do with you trying new things, exploring new way of doing things, experimenting, partnerships. It could be that you are joining hands with others, working together, exchanging ideas, being more creative, being inventive, and creating something new. And you are. It's like you absolutely know what it is that you want, and this is where you are staying focused, you are not getting distracted, and you are getting things done. You are, you know um, focus is what this is. And whatever it is that you are doing, you are giving it your undivided attention. Commitment is also what this energy is: commitment, dedication, discipline. So, and also this is the month where you are creating a balance. You know what? You have all the elements. You have swords, you have cups, pentacles, and wands. So this is, you have whatever, you have what it takes. So whatever it is that you want to do, you can do this. You can do it. So all the elements are there. So by that, what I mean is the support is there. So it could be visible, meaning it could be people in your life, it could be resources, and invisible support. So this could be source energy, the divine power guiding your path. So whatever it is that you need, you have it. So, and this is where you are taking that next step, which is amazing. On the other hand, this is also creating some kind of balance. So this could mean work-life balance. This could mean emotional regulations. Like if you are coming across that ups and downs, then this is where you are also, you know what you need, what needs your attention, but you are also aware of all the blessings, what you are grateful for. So that is actually helping you find that balance. So this is a strong awareness of what you already have in your life. It could be support, it could be resources, it could be spiritual awareness, it could be energy, it could be knowledge. So whatever it is that you need, you have it. But it's important to trust. It's important to have the faith that you have what it takes. So coming from that place of confidence and courage is important. So that's what I'm not seeing here. So wherever you are in the end, your environment, what you are showing me is two different pictures. On the one hand, Leo, you are this confident person who can take on the world, and you have the inner knowledge, inner wisdom, and you can face your challenges head on. You are this brave, resilient person who can handle anything that comes their way, but this is how you are appearing. This is how you are choosing to present yourself. Is that the case? I don't know. Something that you want to ask yourself. When you are this person who have everything going for you, then why do you want to keep yourself in the dark? Why do you want to focus on the dark? When I said focus on the dark, what I mean is like as if certain things are not in your hands. There is a sense of helplessness, powerlessness, and that is not at all true. You have, see, this is what your energy is. Okay, but in the environment, it feels like, you are telling yourself or telling others, I don't know what is this all about, that your hands are tied. There is that that you are in this alone, and yeah, there is a sense of, like, to put it in a straightforward way, which is what the Queen of Swords energy is all about, like playing victim. That's what this energy is. So I'm sorry, I don't want to be harsh or anything, but maybe that will be helpful. I'm not getting the right words, so I'm just going to be blunt and straightforward. So yeah, playing victim. So what is that all about? Because that's not at all true. You have two queen cards, and then you have chariot, which is all about victory, and you are also someone who, you have page of pentacles. It's all about someone who takes everything as an opportunity, as an adventure. But if this is how you are, it may have something to do with communication. Okay, so yeah, so it's important to like complaints, and what you are telling yourself is also important. So what is it? So it's important to pay close attention to your own self-talks, how you are feeling, how you are handling stressful situations in your life, and how you are feeling about things, and what is it that you are choosing to believe. That's important, and it may also have something to do with your conversations with others. So yes, so it's important to pay close attention to your your thoughts, your words, your feelings, because feelings are it won't be possible for us to monitor every single thought that pass through our mind, but our emotions are, our feelings are a good indicator. It tells us, okay, how am I feeling? Okay, I am feeling this way. So okay, what is the thought that I am entertaining? So that's where you will, that way you will be able to find out what's going on in the headspace. So yes, so it's important to program your mind. If this is something, it could just be a temporary situation that you are coming across, and maybe something that you are handling maybe a little bit confusing, and maybe it also has to do with the rights and wrongs. So if in the environment, if it feels like things are not fair, and then you will feel this way. So yeah, it's important to watch your thoughts, your words. So, and yes, maybe everything is not that dark and gloomy, but it could just be exhaustion, mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion. Or it could be that you are working hard for something and you are not, if you are not seeing the results, then that will be a little bit frustrating. So there could be, like, there are maybe several reasons, Leo. However, This is also manifestations. So you want to focus your energy on your own positive qualities, what you are capable of doing. And if there is something that you are not happy about, then it could also be about changing your perspectives around that situation. It's difficult. Been there, done that. So it's kind of difficult, but possible is what I want to say. But if you are exhausted, remember to share your chores and get the help you need so you can focus on important matters instead of doing everything yourself, Yes, Page of Swords is also here. This is what I was talking about when I said keep a watch on your thoughts, your words, things like that. Page of Swords is a gatekeeper. This is where you are watching every single thought that's passing through your mind. And it's like you want to say the right thing. You don't want to upset someone. And this is also where you want to use the right words, something like that. So yeah, being very cautious, careful, alert, aware is what this energy is. And you also have Queen of Swords. So it may have something to do with the conversations that you are having with someone, because you have also Page of Pentacles right next to it. So this is how the cards showed up. So a conversation that you are having with someone, maybe somebody is asking something and you are someone. So this could be either your energy or it could be somebody else. I'm not sure who is who. So it could be that maybe someone is curious, they are asking questions, and the other person is feeling a little bit taken aback, like maybe they are not happy, they don't want to have that conversation, something like that. They are feeling a little bit cautious, like why is this person asking all these questions, kind of things. It could be happening in your personal life, or it could be interviews, discussion, meetings, things like that. On the other hand, this is also some kind of activities that you are taking up. It could be again something that you are learning. So this is again something that you haven't ever tried before. It could be a sport, some kind of activities, like physical activities, like it could be tennis, it could be like pottery making. For some, it could also be writing. Yeah, you are learning something new. Maybe whatever it is that you are doing, it's a bit tiring. It could be, again, it's a new thing that you are learning. Obviously, things won't feel comfortable in the beginning. So, and then, so what I want to say is patience is important. So for the immediate future, you have temperance. Temperance is where you are committing. So it could be, again, a relationship. It could be again an activity that you are doing, or it could be something new that you are trying. Whatever it is, it's still in the beginning stage is what I am seeing here. So things may feel a little bit tiring, confusing. So, but this is where patience is needed. So it's all about, again, understanding why you are doing something, what's the reason, and then that will help you, keep going. Despite fears, despite everything that you are coming across, the challenges that you are coming across. So patience is important. Being observant is important. Taking it easy, taking it slowly is important. So it's something to do with your social circle, Leo. So Chariot's energy, both these cards are ruled by Pisces. Sorry, not Pisces, sorry, Cancer energy. And this is Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. And Page of Pentacles is Earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Page of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is you. So your social circle. So it could be that you are mingling with new people, you are making new friendships, new connections. It could be again business related, career related, or your personal life. And you are ending the month with Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is where you are connecting with someone. It could be an old friend. It could be, yeah, it could be you guys, like you doing something with your family, your kids. On the other hand, it could also be working with children. So like for instance, if you are a teacher, or if you um, yeah, then this is it could be volunteer work, it could be doing something for children, working with children in your life if you don't have children, um, or it could be siblings, old friendships, things like that. So a connection. And this is also where you are coming across like memories. So both High Priestess and Seven of Cups here could mean past memories. So this could be childhood memories, or for some it could also be past life memories. High Priestess could mean past life. So yeah. But Temperance is where an integration is happening. By that, what I mean is, yes, this is where you are meeting people from your past. It could be in this your past in this lifetime, or it could be past life connections. I don't know, Leo. You let me know in the comments who you are coming across, what's happening here. So on the other hand, yeah, a coming together is what this energy is, and commitment, friendships, strong connections, spiritual connections. On the other hand, this is also where I was going to say something and I totally disappeared. I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, so patience. So whatever it is that you are doing, again, it could be something new, and maybe you won't feel comfortable. Maybe it's a little bit exhausting and tiring, but patience is needed, and that's exactly what's coming through for you here. So it could be that you are with people who have different ideas. Who it could be a roommate situation. It could be family members. So differences is what I am seeing. Opposing ideas, conflict. It could be conflicting thoughts in your own mind, or it could be the people you are interacting with. Maybe they don't have the same beliefs as you. So maybe, but then this is where where a coming together is happening, like accepting the differences is what this energy is. Accepting the differences, and it's all about understanding. Yes, people's beliefs are different. They have their ideologies are different, but it doesn't mean they are bad. So it's all about knowing, okay, what I can live with, what is non-negotiable. So yeah, this is where some kind of negotiation is happening. Okay, so the most important card, your advice for the month of September is Eight of Cups. So it's very interesting because in September we have two eclipses happening. The first eclipse is happening in the sign of Pisces. It's a lunar eclipse. And then the second eclipse is happening on the 21st in the sign of Virgo. Okay, and this is the card that has the eclipse on it, so that's the energy. So, and eclipse is all about releasing. So yeah, and the south node is in Virgo now, which is all about release. So what is it that needs to be released? So what I'm seeing is something to do with someone in your life. So this is where, because you have Queen of Swords right next to it. So it could be, again, the people in your life. I don't know. So this is where you are detaching yourselves. You are disconnecting, detaching, and it could be that you are disappointed. It could be that you just want, maybe it's just a temporary phase. I don't know if it's a permanent situation or temporary. But this is also where it could be, if it's temporary, then this is where you are keeping your distance. And maybe you just want to figure things out. Or it could be like a permanent thing, like you don't want to deal with that person anymore. Yeah. On the other hand, Leo, this is also, again, travel coming through for some of you. This is like, like it may feel like an uphill journey, but you know that things will be better, so that's nice. Again, it's important to come from that place of confidence, trust, and keep the faith. If there is, like, if you are going somewhere, it could be that you are going on a long trip. It could be, yeah, temperance here is Sagittarius energy, and this is something to do with overseas. It may have something to do with you connecting with someone who lives in a different country. It could be that you are, traveling overseas or things like that. It's a long trip, so it's exhausting. But you are ending the month with Six of Cups. Yes. So on the other hand, it could also be something that doesn't resonate with you anymore. So people, places, things, goals, dreams that doesn't resonate with you anymore. This is where you are letting it go, releasing it. So the advice is to let go, So what is it that you want to let go of? So something to do with your internal, like emotions, thought processes, ideologies, beliefs, things like that. Or it could be something in your external that you are releasing. Six of Cups here also has to do with reaching out to someone. It could be that, it could be appreciation. It could be saying thank you. Gifts, presents is what this energy is. Yeah. Appreciation. Appreciating, expressing your appreciation in words. That's nice. All right, so let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. So what I'm seeing on the card is a long trip. You beginning something new, connecting with, forming new connections, connecting with new people, some kind of physical activities, you coming across different kinds of experiences. Some may be pleasant, some may not. And you are also, there is a strong sense of rights and wrongs, morality, what is right. Maybe that's where you will feel a little bit, stuck. It could be conflicting thoughts in your own mind. It could be people's opinions, their expectations, their judgments, and things like that. But what I want to say is, keep the faith. trust yourself, be confident, and that's what your energy is all about anyway. And let go of things that doesn't resonate with you anymore. Maybe it's time. So what is it that you need to let go so you can create space for something amazing and new? And learning is also coming through. Learning something, something to do with your creative project like speaking. You're also coming across new ideas, inspiration. So follow your heart, follow your inspiration. Manifestation is also happening, Leo, so it's important to watch your thoughts, your words. And you don't want to focus on your weaknesses, Leo. So sometimes, what happens when we meet someone and they have a sad story to, if they are talking about something difficult happening in their life, sometimes what we do is we also say something to make them to make them feel comfortable. It doesn't have to be about like them going through a difficult situation. It could just be like, if you are meeting a new person, and the tendency would be to make them feel comfortable in your presence, so they can open up, they can talk, and they can be themselves. So the tendency would be like, maybe you will say something like self-deprecating or something like that, to make them feel comfortable, so they don't feel intimidated in your presence, something like that. So be careful of, don't be that's what I'm seeing here. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to say something bad about yourself to make others feel comfortable. So yeah, don't focus on your weaknesses. Don't focus on what's going. Don't focus on the struggles. Instead, keep the focus on the light. Keep the focus on your strengths, and be you. Meaning you don't want to dim your light, Leo. That's what I'm seeing here. You dimming your light. This is where you are shining bright. This is you. This is you being in your elements, confident, resilient, strong, courageous, brave. And this is where you are switching off. Why? Why do you want to turn off your light? Why do you want to stay in the dark? So if that is something that's happening to you, just be aware of that. So yeah, again, shine bright, be you. When we are ourselves, that we also give others the permission to be themselves. I mean, they don't need our permission, but it's all about being the strong you that you are, so, and inspiring others. Because it's all about, when we are shining bright, we also, it's like inspiring others in some way, it also reminds them of their own light. So all right, Spirit, please give us a message for Leo. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Leos. Leos, your message for this month is, I want to pick more than one card. Okay. I said I don't want to pick more than one card, but I have two cards here. So, number twos. Um, that is something that actually I noticed, but then I totally forgot to mention. So, you have Chariot, two Sphinxes, and here you have Temperance with two cups here, and then you have what else do you, and then you have a High Priestess, which is also number two. So, yeah, the duality is what I'm seeing. The light and the dark duality. It could be again you coming across different kinds of experiences. It could be that you seeing someone in all their glory. Meaning, in all their glory means um, maybe they have some, all their like tendencies. Maybe you like certain things, maybe there are certain things that completely frustrates you. It could also be, you might notice it within you as well, like your strengths, what you are capable of doing, but maybe there are certain other things that you are still working on. It could also be the situations that you are coming across, Leo. Maybe certain things are good, certain things are not good. Again, rights and wrongs. So, duality is what I am seeing, but this is where a coming together is happening, meaning accepting the differences. And again, you also have Page of Pentacles and Page of Two Pages. This is youthful energy. This is also like where somebody wants to do something with you. Maybe they want to spend some time with, they want to do some activities with you, and they are coming up with all these ideas. They are like excited, and you are like, what the heck? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. That's what it could either be your energy or it could be somebody else. Okay, on the other hand, with Five of Pentacles, this is happening in the environment. Okay, this is someone you are meeting, and it could be that you both are like complaining about something. You have like several things to talk about, and you both are complaining. Misery loves company, something like that. I mean, not judging. I mean, been there, done that. But this is, but at the end of it, you will feel a little bit exhausted. Okay, so just be aware of that. But sometimes that's also what's needed, that help us. Like if this is someone you can easily connect with, and they are talking about things in their life, you are talking about your life, and that help us, release whatever is at the end of it. Yes, it's a little bit tiring because we are remembering all the things that we are not happy with, but it's also, there is also a release happening, so you will also feel good at the same time. Yes, you are exhausted, but at the same time you will also feel good that it's gone now, so channeling that is like finding a creative outlet is important. It could be talking to someone, it could be counseling, it could be a creative project, so things like that. So that would be really helpful. So I have two cards for you, Leo. I'm going to read out both cards. So the Water Carrier. See here, this here also I see two people. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what's coming through for you. Like a, yeah, meetings. So the message is what really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Look at the imagery here. Beautiful. Yeah, again, what I'm seeing is duality, the opposites, but wholeness. Wholeness is, it's, so this may have something to do with personal growth and development. This is where we need both in order to be whole. The light and dark is part of the whole. So it could be the people you are coming across, maybe they have different personalities. It could be situations, whatever the case may be, that is needed in order for us to feel that sense of wholeness. And the other message is psychic abilities acting on visions, it's destined. Okay, that's exactly what I was talking about. In September, we will be in the energy of moon, which has to do with psychic awareness, intuition. And I told you in the beginning, you want to trust yourself, Leo. You want to trust your own visions. And when you know why you are doing something, then it will be possible for you to make decisions and move forward. So let me read this out to you. The Water Oracle. One 44. So before I just something that something that I just noticed. So it could be that you are going somewhere, and this is where either you are worrying about things, you are thinking about things, worrying about things, and that's actually making the journey a little bit tough. So yeah. So just be aware of that. Or it could be the people you are traveling with. All right. So know who you are taking with you. So psychic abilities acting on visions, it's destined. Water has long been associated with the feminine mystical arts, with seers, oracles, and psychics using it to receive visions of the present and future. Scrying is a mystical practice that's been used since ancient times all over the world. It's the art of gazing into something with a reflective surface, including water, to detect messages or visions. The earliest documentation of scrying reaches back to ancient Babylonia. It's believed that the scryer would add oil or flour to a bowl of water and then read the resulting mixture to receive helpful visions. This divination practice is referred to as lecanomancy, and it's a form of hydromancy. When the water oracle appears before you, it's a sign that something is destined, written in the stars. Maybe you are living with a question at the moment, or perhaps you have received unexpected guidance to make changes in your life, but you are unsure whether it's your head or your heart talking. Wow. The water oracle. So again, when the water oracle appears before you, it's a sign that something is destined, written in the stars. Maybe you are living with a question at the moment, or perhaps you have received unexpected guidance to make a change in your life, but you are unsure whether it's your head or your heart talking. The water oracle delivers a message to trust your intuition and the messages and visions you have been receiving. It's a card of confirmation and encouragement to act on your visions and embody your intuition. It can also be a sign that your psychic and intuitive abilities are growing stronger. that you have the gift of clear vision and are being encouraged to work on this craft more deeply. I healing waters affirmation. I trust my intuition and act on it with confidence. Wow, that's Leo. That's exactly what is coming through on the cards as well. And this is something that I was talking about in the beginning. Like, this is where you are feeling a little bit stuck, and it may have something to do with you. This is your intuition, your dreams, and this is your practical mind, and you are feeling that tug of war kind of energy, the push and the pull. But trust your intuition. I mean, I don't know how you are going to do that, but affirmation would be really helpful. This affirmation here: I trust my intuition and act on it with confidence. That will be helpful. Okay, let me read out the next card, the water carrier. $140. What really matters, reflect, reprioritize. In most parts of the modern world, humans have become disconnected from each other and the planet. We have forgotten simple things like where the water that sustains us even comes from. We speak about creating harmony and peace on earth, but really our focus should be on creating harmony and peace with the earth. Is it possible that it's our disconnection from seeing Earth's resources as sacred that's made us so disconnected? When we look into the future, we can see that without water, there can be no life on Earth. Without water, humanity cannot survive. This is a card about getting your priorities right and focusing on what really, truly matters. In our busy world, it's so easy to get swept up in things that seem important and urgent, when really at the end of the day, we realize that worrying about them has been a waste of time, resources, and energy. It's time to take a moment to pause, reflect, and reprioritize, to focus on what really matters, to chop wood and carry water, to care for those in our community, to understand what's really truly important, and to act accordingly. Wow. It's time to take a moment to pause, reflect, and reprioritize, to focus on what really matters, to chop wood and carry water, to care for those in our community, to understand what's really truly important, and to act accordingly. Soul inquiry. What are you worrying about or doing that's a waste of time, energy, and resources? What are you being called to focus on instead? That's an important question. Yeah, totally goes with this energy. Totally goes with the message. This is in the center of the reading, and this is in the environment. Yes, you are feeling a little bit exhausted, but it may have something to do with how you are spending your time, your energy. So reprioritizing is important. It's important to know what is it that you truly want to experience, and then focus on those things, Leo. Whew, that was a powerful message. So Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, if this message was helpful, do remember to like the video, subscribe, and support the channel. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next reading. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Please take care.